Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. And on the mound now, Kumar Rocker. What's the word on him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Ready to go? Now here is Chris Taylor.
The designated hitter, Chris Taylor.
And that misses. And we're underway in Arlington. And a foul ball. That one outside. And a count 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Taylor out on the play. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And first offering is fouled off. Inside just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Turns and fires to Betts. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
Next one misses, and 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
2-1.
2 out, space is empty. Way high with that one. And now 3-1. Teoscar Hernandez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Got him swinging. Dodgers down in order. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Arlington. And today's starter, Bobby Miller. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one, does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Marcus Semien, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Semien, in his 11th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And there's a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. And the count's even at 2. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. 1 out, bases empty. And that skips in the dirt.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he reaches safely. And now Jack Peterson. Peterson just got a piece of it. And now it's even up. Man at first, 1 away. Now one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a fly ball to right center. Hernandez ranging after it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Adolis.
Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. Late on that fastball.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy makes the play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas, scoreless after 1. Back at Globe Life Field, top of the 2nd, here's Teoscar Hernandez. Rocker back to work. fought off foul. Fouled off down the right side. That one inside. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Outside low, and the count is even 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
1 down, base is empty. And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the inside edge. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He sends it out of here, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here comes Max Muncy. Swings and misses. 0-2. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. 3rd out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Josh Young.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Strike on the inside corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ball one there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Dustin Harris getting ready to hit. There's the strike. Young stands at second with no outs. That one lifted to left. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Jake Berger.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-2 now. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Inside. And that's ball one.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And that is out of play. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just misses. And that's ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just misses without one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Leody Taveras in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop and short. And that's a great play for the out. Rangers leave one. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Fastball for a strike. strike two.
Ooh, Baya. You gotta give her to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Austin Barnes. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Higashioka under it. And he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Chris Taylor.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 so far. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground to third. Slings it across. Taylor is out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1.
1-0.
Curveball drops in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now it's Marcus Semien. And that one fouled off. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His second of the year, and the Rangers take the lead. It's 2-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. The shortstop takes the ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Ball two.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That's in for a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Berg. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And the batter down, Jock Peterson. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The right fielder,
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. He popped out his first time. Foul ball. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Sends it to first, and Garcia is out.
the third baseman, number 6.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Doubled in his first AB. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. He circles the bases. Their third home run of the inning. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's the left fielder, Dustin Harris. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to inning number 4. It's the Rangers 4 and the Dodgers 1. On to the fourth, and now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Betts, 32 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2011. Pitch misses inside, 1-0.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
2-1.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. On to first, and Betts is set down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now Teoscar Hernandez went down on strikes his first time through. That one inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Outside low, and the count's full. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Michael Conforto. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taveras right there to make the grab. And that is that. 1 left for L.A., and they trail it 4-1. Bottom of the 4th, now Jake Berger.
He's definitely a talented player. He can hit the ball a mile, and they're just hoping for him to have some more consistency so he can establish that next level here in the big leagues.
Just missed.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Shohei Ohtani appears to be getting loose. Trinan, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That's out to center field. Pajes in position. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The 0-1. Foul ball there. That one just misses the outside corner. Now 1-2. Ripped to short. Tosses across to first. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leody Tavares.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Leody Tavares. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Rangers go down quickly there, but they lead it 4-1. Back in Arlington, new inning getting started. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Rocker back to work. And that's outside.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Next offering is in for a strike. Way high.
2-2.
Next offering is down low. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
The third baseman, number 13.
Max Muncy at the dish. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. In the air on the infield, Higashioka under it. Nabs it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Andy Pajes. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Right through there for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 5th. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taveras settles underneath it. They got it for out number 2.
Now back, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes, the next to hit. He popped out to the catcher his first time up.
Let's go, Texas.
That one's
That's the
upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, this is off the second base bag. No throw here. First and third now with 2 out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Chris Taylor now. He's grounded out a couple of times. Fastball is outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Edman on third. Barnes on at first with 2 down. Hard hit left side. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Dodgers strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Shohei Ohtani.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Simeon up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished. Boog, their challenge is to having a two-way player in your team, especially for coaches. Not many people have experience managing two-way players. It's not an easy task. As challenging as it is for the player, it's also tough for the coaching staff. I mean, they're responsible for organizing a plan of attack that makes everyone happy. Good luck with that. Not always an easy thing to do.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him. So now it's Corey Seager. He's already homered in this game. And ball 1. And another ball. And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And Jack Peterson stands in. Pull for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
1 strike.
Swings through that. Ohtani, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. In the air to left center. Pajes on the move. And there's 2 away.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you. And it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. First pitch, and he just misses. Right through there for a strike. That's too low. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Good eye right there. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh.
And here is Josh Young. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next offering is fouled back. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout at end the inning. Rangers leave a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Mookie Betts. First pitch swinging, movement in the bullpen. Chris Martin up and loosening in the pen. Bosley getting loose as well. Next offering upstairs. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is out of here. And Mookie leaves the yard. And they close the gap. It's 4-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kumar Rocker out of the game. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Sean Armstrong.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Teoscar Hernandez. First offering, and it just misses. Man at second. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Swinging a foul straight back. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. Freddie across the score. It's 4-3.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And that's way high. And that is ball one. Swings, and he breaks his bat. And it goes just foul. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's too high. Runner at second, nobody out. That's off the mark, and it's a full count.
That's a really good take.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Upstairs.
No strike.
The 1-0. And another ball.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 4-4.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Muncy to hit. This guy with light tower power. Throw over to first. Edman back in on a dive. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Run around the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it. Apply that tag. Hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases. Maybe even more.
And that's outside. Oh, great stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. And we are tied 4-4. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Dustin Harris. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Anthony Banda getting loose out there. Vesia getting cranked up as well. Tied at 4. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. There's a strike at the knees.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. That misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's a big power threat. Kyle Higashioka has grounded out a couple of times. That's outside, and that's ball 1. another ball.
No strike.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to Freeman. Rangers go down in order. Offense held in check there. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Chris Martin. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Martin.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Andy Pajes.
First pitch misses. Martin, a 6'8" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Tied at 4. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And he takes a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 1-2. That one drifts inside.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now it's filled up.
Careful.
On the ground to third, Young whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
The bat, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes will hit next. 1 for 2. Headed towards the corner. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Go ahead run on base. Here comes Chris Taylor. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swinging a foul out of play. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. And they take the lead. It's 6-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Mookie Betts. That one missed. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. This one popped up. Seager makes the grab. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5,
Here is Freddie Freeman, 1 for 3. Ball 1 there. Late swing, foul to the left. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the zone, 1 and 2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Brings it in. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Banda.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now here is Leody Taveras.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In the air, left field. Conforto makes the grab, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Simeon stands in now, looks at that one inside. The Rangers down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Conforto drops steps, heads back on it. He's there. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Siegs to the plate now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Clips the corner, strike 1. Slider misses outside. Two outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
So Siegs suffers the strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 6-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Bobby Milner.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next up for Texas, Leody Taveras. First pitch just misses. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Pajes hauls it in to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. Ezekiel Duran now in the game as he takes over third.
Number 20.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Luke Jackson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's going to be Austin Barnes. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
He's 2 outs away. Here comes Chris Taylor. Up and in, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering upstairs. That's a slider for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Just missed. Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
1 down, runner at first. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And Chris, is the stolen base a possibility here?
I say no. I think you drop anchor over there. Don't distract the hitter at all. Don't run yourself out of an inning and ultimately out of a ball game. Let him swing it so you can jog around the bases and everybody celebrate at home plate.
The shortstop takes the ball. A 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Throw to first, and he's back in safely. Drilled out towards left center field. Taveras going after it. And there are 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5.
So it's their last chance in this one. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 4 with a double. outside with a breaking ball.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 outs. Check swing. Went around. That's strike one.
Strike.
Just off the inside edge.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
They're down to their final strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Jackson is just 1 strike away. And downstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
On the ground, right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers strand the tying run on base to win it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And a final 8-7. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.